Welcome back, or welcome to Idle Talk. Today, I have a special episode. I have a guest today. I just found them on the street, crying, sobbing in the middle of the rain. So I thought, hey, let's bring him on. Let's talk to a crackhead today. And without further introduction, let us know who you are.
That was a beautiful introduction. Didn't see that one coming. I do crackhead activities on the side, I guess. But I am a pastry chef. That sounded so fake.
That did sound fake as fuck. It sounds like she has an OnlyFans and she's using a pastry chef to cover that up.
Anyways, let's try this again. Reporting live. This is Jalen Pichardo, and I'm here to tell you that I am a pastry chef. My bakery is into the cookie jar and uses S7. Thank you.
It's currently 6:26. So I don't know where she pulled out 7. Probably out of her ass. But that was
the
really
weather
close.
is at 7.
Oh.
It's not 7. Clearly, I'm saying stay tuned.
But you said news at 7, not weather at 7.
News, weather.
No, that's different. That's you gotta.
Regardless, you have to tune in at 7 o'clock.
Confusion. You're causing mass confusion, I think.
Excuse me. Sorry, I guess. You don't want to call me a crackhead. Like, let's backtrack.
Let's backtrack. Okay, let's backtrack. She said let's backtrack, the mean streets of Baltimore are roaring at this time. But yes, I did call you a crackhead. How did that make you feel?
It unlocked a couple of memories.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Fatherless activities.
No, that wasn't nice, Nando. That wasn't nice.
Did I call you a crackhead?
Yeah, that wasn't nice.
Did that hurt your feelings?
Maybe a little.
Okay,
yeah.
I apologize.
Oh.
Will you accept my apology? I sincerely apologize.
Don't accept the apology without a gift, ladies. Where's the gift?
I bought you this mug a few days ago because I knew I was going to fuck up in the future. So I got it to you before.
Yay. Okay.
Don't accept an apology without a gift. Fuck you, Jay.
Girl code. I was actually girl code.
Girl code. Okay, what's another girl code thing? I have a lot of questions about women.
Okay, let's do this. Yeah,
okay,
let's do this.
So I infamously tweeted about like 6 months ago. Somebody said something along the lines about women being able to come. And then I said, famously, ironically, I said, women can come? ? And somebody replied to me saying, yes, they can. And I said, news to me. And then I posted that on Instagram Reels, and then people commented about it. And they said that I should have a whole episode about, like, I guess women myths, quote unquote, like
Mythbusters.
Yeah, kind of, but on women. So this is this episode. I didn't tell her anything before we started. So I just figured we just jump right in into women coming.
Honestly, if we're honestly speaking, when you started this and you said women come, in my head I was like, come where? Like, where are we going? And then I listened to the rest of the story. So that shows that listening is a very important tool.
Okay, but let's talk about the main question, though.
Yes, is in fact, proven fact that women do come.
Okay.
Not everyone knows how to achieve that. Okay. Unfortunately, there's also women out there that feel as if they can't come. And I was one of those women. I'm not gonna lie.
Ooh.
But then you really just have to learn your body.
Okay.
And that way you'll eventually come, and it's a lot more enjoyable. I'll tell you that much, because now you're getting your rocks shat on. I was gonna say, like,
oh my god,
shook. There we go. Your rocks shook.
I've never heard that phrase ever. Okay, don't talk. I never heard that phrase ever.
Knock
before.
your socks off. That's what I was going for.
You said,
and I said rocks.
Get your rocks shat on. Disgusting. So yeah, she is into anal.
Oh no, I'm not. That's very scary. No.
Where's Malik?
He has some tips and traps. If y'all stay tuned till 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock, we might get Malik up here.
He's still on that walk.
Is he?
We haven't heard back from him.
Oh.
That's a bit
We
concerning.
might get him.
No?
He might have gotten
Anyone?
robbed in broad daylight. That's what they do here.
And he wanted me to go with him?
Yeah, he's crazy. That's why I stay inside all the time, in the comfort of my own home, with my security system.
That's me. That's me.
Okay.
Next question.
Next question.
Yeah. Oh, we got a caller. Hello.
Nobody fucking called. Nobody called. Nobody calls her. Nobody important, at least.
I'm gonna sip on this water.
In our new mugs with our letters on them.
Yeah, my name is not even Jalen, so I'm confused.
Pretty sure she picked these out. Anywho, what are more women myths, you think? What are something that you've personally experienced from a guy that you think, no way that this boy thought that was true? Or like how they act or how they approach that makes it seem okay for something to do. So if I were to since you play basketball, if I were to be like, yo, what's up, bitch? How you doing? Like, cause you're an athlete and like, quote unquote, similar to the guys, that's not okay, obviously. But like, one of those instances.
Well, this one guy, he was on the basketball team actually, and he tried hollering at me, and I dubbed him, and I dubbed a couple of people on the basketball team just because like we're gonna be traveling together, and also like they were just really obnoxious and annoying, and boys are weird. So I dubbed him, and I'm gonna prove to you why boys are weird. He started a fucking rumor saying that I fucked the whole basketball team because I said
I've
no
heard
to
that
him.
rumor.
Told you.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Which boy was it?
I don't know. I forgot his fucking name.
Oh,
And this other dude that I fucking dubbed too, he hopped on the bandwagon
He was like,
of
oh,
that.
yeah. He was
and
like,
was like, yeah, I killed that shit too. First of all, this skinny, long-headed centipede looking ass motherfucker. I don't know why you thought that was okay. And if you ever see this, I hope you know I'm talking to you.
Kyle. I swear, I think the whitest name is Kyle on the history of the planet.
No, not
Like,
Kyle.
Is it not Kyle?
No.
What is it? Is it Connor?
Oh, Connor's a good one.
Connor's a good one. Shout out to you, Connor. You wanted me to say that in the last time, but look, Connor is a white name.
Yeah.
What is the whitest name you can think of?
You know what name I hate, actually?
Ben.
No. No. That's not what I was gonna. R.I.P. Uncle Ben. Anyways. No, Richard. You want to know why? Yes.
Dick?
How the fuck do you get dick from Richard? Exactly. Thank you. I'm glad there was silence.
I mean, it's easy to get dick from Richard.
But
But
that was such a good one.
I'm on a roll.
Was that on purpose?
No, I just did it.
Straight off the dome?
Straight off the dome.
Wow. That's impressive.
Okay. Oh,
Oh, you saw that?
wow.
JK, all love.
No, here I thought, was like, oh shit, I did a good job.
No, that
Good
was
job.
actually funny. I'm sorry.
No, I know, I'm funny as fuck.
All right.
I just don't understand how you think you're like.
I think I'm pretty funny.
Are you though?
Yeah.
Are you funny that people laugh with you or that people are laughing at you?
I feel like both of them. And ask me if I care. I don't. You know why? Because that means I'm still doing something fucking right. I have your attention, right?
Ooh, interesting. Interesting. Yeah.
I was reading the other day. Not that I read just one day. I read.
She doesn't really read that much. She's only read that one day in here so far. But continue though, nonetheless.
I actually bought a couple of books from Barnes and Nobles. Thank you very much. I read. I'm an intellectual.
What's the last thing you read?
I'm actually reading this book. It's called You Need Therapy.
You definitely do.
And that's why I'm in therapy. Also, don't be afraid of therapy. Therapy is very helpful. I hate the myth. Let's bust that fucking myth. That if you're in therapy, you're crazy or like you're just... No.
Are you not crazy?
No.
No, she's not.
No.
Okay.
I'm not.
I thought the contrary.
No. And if I am, at least I'm working through it.
Oh, true.
Okay.
As you should.
That's all, period.
What
were we talking about before that, though?
Women coming.
Interesting.
Anyway, I guess I can see why my podcast is classified a mental health, self-help podcast, because we talk about
Everything and anything. You know, this is a safe space. I like to tell people that, especially people in my circle. This is a safe place. Listen, you're safe here, okay? That's what I'm just trying to get at. Thanks.
Okay, Jay, let's talk about relationships.
Oh, okay.
Let's get into that. Let's unpackage that. So, just a little fun fact. Ooh. I remember when I first met Jalen.
Ooh, this is fun already.
This is the origin story.
I want to hear this.
I don't know if it was you or Amber Lee that introduced you as a lesbian to me, and then I believed it the entire time.
I think Amby did.
The entire 2.5 years that I had left at Alfred State, I thought you were a lesbian.
I did have a girlfriend while I was in school.
Yeah, and that made me believe it. I was like, oh, cool, she's a lesbian. That's awesome.
Did my cool factor go down now that you know I'm not a lesbian?
I think your just cool factor just went down just because of how much I know you now.
Well, I'm pretty cool, so fuck you, man. Okay? I mean, look at my cool jacket. Let's talk about my shirt. I don't know if you can see it. I wish you could. But it's Frida Kahlo. Saint Coño. And this nice purple corduroy jean jacket esque.
It's just a jacket. It's not a jean jacket because it's made out of
that's why I said jean jacket style. Corduroy.
It's not a jean jacket style. It's just a
Yes,
jacket.
it is. This is a jean jacket style. Jean jackets look like this.
Jean jackets just look like jackets.
No, jean jackets have a specific style to them.
No.
It's called fashion. Well, look it up.
Fashion.
Okay.
Fashion Nova sponsor her.
Get the bag anyway.
She got the Fashion Nova shoes on.
Stop. Okay, no, because now we got to clear that up. Okay, anyways, I was scrolling through Twitter at my old media and likes or whatever, and there was this video of a girl, and she was dressed up and everything. She was dressed up and everything, and it was a video of her walking in heels, and I quoted her.
She looked like a baby cat for walking in heels.
You see, I didn't quote that, but look.
That's right.
I quoted. I was like, so we're not gonna talk about how she's struggling in heels, right? I said it.
She said it.
I did. I don't care.
She doesn't care.
I just feel like if you know you look ridiculous, but then again, listen, I feel like people look ridiculous, but since they have a fat ass or something, people just give them a pass. I'm here to tell you that no, you look ridiculous.
You don't get a pass.
You don't.
Just because your ass is fat.
Okay.
And juicy.
Anyways, so she goes through my photos and tries to find a photo of me in heels, right?
And bad fits too.
Well, it was. Are you trying to say I had a bad?
No. I'm saying she was trying to find photos that probably look like they were bad fits.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I was saying that, that's what I said. That's what.
Okay, good. I thought you were. I was like, hold on, Fernando, what's going on? But yeah, so she finds this photo of me, and I have these pink heels on, and she was like, talk to me when you get on my level. Something you have Fashion Nova heels on or something like that. And I was like, cute, you thought you ate, but these aren't Fashion Nova heels. But, you obviously felt away. It's the holidays. Have a good one. It was a little joke. So then she was like, well, they look like Fashion Nova heels to me. Okay, and I don't care if they look like goddamn Mickey Mouse shoes. They're not them. So was that supposed to hurt me?
I think it was supposed to.
Well, I'm shaking in my goddamn Fashion Nova shoes then, I guess.
Ooh,
I'm terrified.
Fit.
Ooh.
Fashion Nova fit. Inbound.
But listen.
Okay.
We're listening. Linda.
Okay, Linda. You bitch.
Stop. What if there's a really nice Linda out there?
I think all Lindas I've ever met were nice. But I was just hopping on the bandwagon. You listened like you were just going to say something to this Linda person, and I just had to jump on it and be like, bitch.
I love the support.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Even though it might have not been the right thing to do. But I did it anyway.
Support.
Support. Endless support.
Unconditional.
Support.
Yes.
Support low gas prices.
Yes.
How about that?
Let's talk about gas prices.
Gas prices.
What are we going to do?
I don't know. Someone said that they were going to freeze gas
I
when
was
it goes
just about to say that. No way.
Okay, you say.
You just said it. Why would I say it again?
Anyway, someone said they're going to freeze gas once it goes below $2 again. But then I asked Malik, is it possible to freeze gas?
Is it?
And it worked the same? He says no. that after like 6 months or something, it's gonna go bad.
What if you just have it unfrozen? Does
It's
it go
just
bad?
gonna go bad anyway.
How can gas go bad?
It just fucks up somehow. It's not as pulling.
What if I mix it or something?
What you mixing it with? Sazon?
Oh, would
Not a bad idea.
not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea.
Anywho, wow, this is the first time I haven't sat in a room and talked to myself for a long time.
I do that every day. Woo!
That's why she's going to therapy. That's why she needs therapy. Let's say.
No, wait. We didn't even talk about relationships.
No, yeah, we were supposed to. And then
I don't like that we keep circling back to this therapy thing.
This is why we call it idle talk, because just because we have something in mind that we're going to talk about, and if we stray from it, it's not that bad.
Like you're idling?
Yeah, exactly. See, she's not a day one supporter. She would have known that. In like the first 2 episodes, I say it.
You do?
Yeah. She's not day one.
I'm sorry.
Over
Like,
here,
if I may not watch...
I over here bought fucking Oreo cheesecakes, even though they're really good, and I don't regret the purchase.
Oh, yeah. Into the cookie jar. Let's talk about that. That's my bakery. It's really, really good. Oreo cheesecake to die for. I'm actually coming out with this new cookie inspired by Fernando, so hopefully it comes out good. Check me out on
Doja
Instagram.
Cat. She gave me the inspiration.
This is a Doja Cat / Fernando inspired cookie.
I'm manifesting hang out with her.
Yes, I feel like she's gonna want my cookies, and it's gonna go up from there. Manifesting
exactly.
So yeah,
baby girl.
Listen,
what's
you guys
your
need
name?
Please.
I'm singing to Doja Cat. I know she's listening to this.
Anyways, you see this face right here? Remember it, because I'm gonna be so stinking famous. You're gonna be like, yo, I remember watching her on a podcast, listening to her annoying ass voice, telling me she was gonna be famous, and I didn't believe her. And look at her, famous.
Wanna be famous? Famous.
I heard that, wasn't it?
That's Big Time Rush. But we were just watching Total Drama Island.
There we go. Pack your bags, cause I already won. Is that how it is?
That's how it is. That's exactly how it is. Okay, Total Drama Island season 1. What do you think about it?
Chaotic.
She didn't even watch it. She's a goddamn liar.
I definitely watched it because I was sitting right there.
Definitely didn't watch it. We started at episode 25 of season 1. She's like, season 1 was chaotic. You see this?
Those last
caught up.
Those episodes.
Liar.
No, I told you I've seen
She's a
Total Drama Island.
liar.
I told you I've seen it. I've seen it before.
Who wins season 1 in Canada?
Of Canada?
Who wins season 1 in Canada?
In Canada.
In Canada, yeah. So Canada is the home
of
the studio that makes Total Drama Island, and they have a Canadian winner, and then they have the U.S. winner.
The what?
Yeah, they have 2 winners in every season. And they
I only know about the fat guy. I don't even know his name.
He's fat shaming that guy. Wow.
No, he's the big guy. He just ate a whole bunch of fake food. What do you mean?
Yeah, we're on season 2.
Like, what do you mean?
Sawdust.
He's jealous of a monster.
Plastic.
I'm very confused.
Oh yeah, he is jealous of a monster because that monster's taking his bitch.
Let's talk about TV shows. Oh yes, I know. That's why I was very confused.
How is that confused? And this should be clear cut that my man is jealous that
of a monster, robotic monster that's controlled by the chef.
Yes.
Touche.
Touche.
Anyways, let's talk about
a bomb.
A what?
Nothing.
Okay.
If you were a day one listener, you would know.
I didn't hear what you said. I heard a bomb.
Yep. That's all you need to know, my day one listeners. You would know who said that. A bomb. Anyways. You were just gonna say something?
I forgot. You kept distracting me too many times. What? I'm serious. I forgot what I was gonna say. Is this jacket giving Barney? I don't think it is.
I don't think it is either. I told her that in the store, but she asked me in front of a couple of ladies, and they laughed at her.
Yeah, like you're a fucking Barney. Listen, Karen.
They didn't say nothing. They just laughed at the fact that she said, "Is it giving Barney?"
I don't know what's funny about that. It was a genuine question.
I just thought they weren't expecting to hear that from you at the time. Do you think it came from like a malicious place when they said that?
I don't know.
I don't think they did.
I don't think so. I guess.
You were kind of offended.
Yeah, because I was like, what's so funny?
It was a genuine question, though. And I said no. I was like, no.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was being so serious.
Yeah. I knew that. I picked up the vibe.
I don't want to look like Barney out here. You know?
Yeah, somebody complimented my purse yesterday.
My purse?
Yeah, your purse that I was wearing.
Does my hair look okay?
I mean, she just showered, so it just looks wet to me.
Yeah, but like, does it still look like presentable or something?
I mean, it looks like it's drying. Like,
I keep asking you if it looks nice, and you keep saying everything but that. So
I mean, I just said it looks like it's drying.
So it doesn't look nice.
No, it looks like it's drying.
But like,
it looks kind of wet, kind of dry. You know.
But does it look bad?
Would you say that looks nice?
I don't know. I can't see myself. That's what I'm asking.
The mirror's right here.
Now I gotta get up.
I think she looks fine.
You just like to ask.
I'm playing mind games.
Yeah, you know, I'm very like, I'm gullible.
It's very gullible.
I'm very.
Well, we shouldn't say that.
Oh man.
So people will know that about you.
I'm not gullible.
Not gullible. Tricked you. You're gullible for believing it.
Anyways.
Okay. Anyway, Jalen.
Let's get down to business.
Business.
What does business include?
I don't know. Let's talk about relationships.
Oh yeah, we keep
distracting.
Redirecting from that. No, right?
No. Let's just keep going. I think that was good enough.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What about relationships?
Okay, Jalen. Let's talk about what advice do you have for people? You know. Let's say somebody were to ask you, "Hey, Jalen, this is my first ever relationship. Is there any advice you could give me?"
Well, that's a good question, I guess.
That's a great question.
I would just say stay true to yourself. Don't lose yourself because you're in this relationship. You don't have to fix yourself to be in this relationship. If they're with you, then they chose you for a reason, you know? Yep. Be real communicative.
Yes, that's the word.
Good. Because even the little things, even it might not bother you and you brush it off, it's gonna turn into something bigger in the end. You know, you can only swallow so much. So rather, if it's somebody you really love, somebody you feel like this is gonna go somewhere, you know, talk it out as much as you can. Spend as much time as with each other as you can, but also learn how to grow together individually. If that makes sense.
It does make sense. That makes crystal clear sense.
Yeah. And I feel like honesty, loyalty, love, you know, just enjoying each other's company. I feel like that's what makes love. I'm a hopeless romantic, so
Aww.
I am.
Aww.
So I do think that there's someone out there for everyone. Everyone's on a different timeline. I definitely feel like God delays your love life.
Ooh.
Or the one for you. If you haven't finished learning certain lessons, or like, obviously, you know, your soulmate is out there for sure. I know that for a fact. My soulmate is out there. I just know that there's things that I have to let go of or process in order to be ready for my person, if that makes sense. That's how I feel.
It does make sense. Okay, follow up question. If you could go back to your first ever relationship, Jalen, currently, you right now, go back to however old you were back then, what would you tell yourself? Because now it's specific towards you, and not just some random person that doesn't really exist. But now, what would you tell yourself before you even jump right into the relationship?
I would say, dude, like, don't be such a dummy. Don't be such a dummy. Oh my gosh, like, I just do so much for people, and then I always get the shit end of the stick. So I would tell myself, put myself first, follow my dreams. Don't try to accommodate my dreams to fit somebody else's schedule. You know, if not even saying, oh, they'll fit to your schedule, but you know, no one's going to stop you from chasing your dreams. Someone who truly loves you is not going to want less for you, if that makes sense. They're always going to want to see you win, always want to see you at the next level, and going to do anything in their power to encourage that or push you in that direction. So I definitely let the rose shades, the love, direct my decisions. So I'm trying to learn.
Happen. So you're gonna tell yourself, don't let that happen.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. But would you change anything? Like, if you could have the opportunity to tell yourself that, do you think going through that first relationship?
No, I wouldn't change it, just because of those decisions. I met some really great people. Like, there's people in my life that right now I don't know what I would do without them. You know, they really keep me grounded. You're one of them, definitely.
Oh, shout out to me.
Yeah.
I love getting praise.
No, Nando always pushes me in the right direction. Like, and that's even in friendships too. Like, if your friends are not pushing you in the right direction, or like rather like, oh no, you could do that later. Like, if they're not supporting you, they're not your real friends. You know, friends want to see each other win. If they're not adding anything to your life, no type of substance, then they need to give the boot. And that's what I'm learning.
The boot.
But yeah, I met some really great people. My best friend. So I definitely would not change that ever. So yeah.
Okay.
Love you, bestie. Shout out to Am Skillet.
Now you want to talk low.
It was a shout out. Oh wait, shout outs are loud. Shout out to Am Skillet. That's my best friend, if anyone was wondering.
If anybody asked.
Thank you.
You know what? I might release the Amberley episode along with this one. I have to finish it. I recorded it like months and months and months ago. But you know, it's just one of those things that when I went to Mexico, I forgot I had that on my agenda. And here we are, months later. So, you know, we might get 2 episodes in one day. Maybe.
Sorry,
You farted?
No, I was eating ice.
Oh. It sounded like, I'm not gonna lie, it sounded like you said, oh, sorry, I farted.
No, I was like, oops, sorry. And then I chewed ice and the water almost came out, so I had to cover my mouth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I wonder if I should hit you with another hard question.
Bring it on.
Bring it on?
Mm-hmm. Let's get spicy. ASMR.
Okay. ASMR is done. Final question, Jalen. I don't know if I want to hit you with this question or not, but let's
hit me with your best shot.
Okay, ready?
Why don't you hit me with your best shot?
Alright, that's enough. I don't want to get copyrighted. I don't want to get copyrighted.
Oh my gosh.
That's enough.
We do not own the rights
to that song. No matter how poorly it was portrayed.
Yeah, I feel like I hit the notes, but I still
You
did
hit
not.
something. You hit the notes with something. Frying pan, most likely. No,
I didn't
kind
warm
of
up.
Grace
That's
or
why.
elegance.
I didn't warm up. That's why.
Okay, that's what we're gonna go with.
Yeah, I didn't warm up.
Didn't warm up.
I didn't.
Okay, Jalen.
I was quite parched. If we're being honest.
Jalen.
Yes, that's my name.
Let's look into the future. Into the future. Future. Let's say
I just had a vision.
50-year-old Jalen.
Oh, I was gonna say, how old am I? Future.
I just said how old she was. This is what I deal with.
I was gonna add 50 to my age.
She's 50 years old.
50.
50-year-old Queen Jalen. At that point in your life, what is one thing you wish you would have accomplished by that time?
Oof, by 50?
By 50. So how old are you?
I'm 23.
So you got a ways.
I got 27 years.
Is that 27 years? It's not a race though. But still.
27,
but think about it.
that's like tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be 50 years old apparently.
No, 27 years is that far?
It's kind of far when you say it like that, but then you realize time is like nothing.
That's why I feel like it's not that far because of time.
Anyway, so
okay,
at 50 years old, what would you have wished to accomplish by that
old,
time?
I definitely will have a successful bakery. I said bakery. It's because I was gonna go so fast. Like I was about to body this. So let's start over.
Okay, we'll start over from me. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Jalen.
Okay, I'm gonna pretend like you didn't ask me.
Let's look into the future. Future. At 50 years old, what do you wish to have accomplished by then?
By 50, I hopefully will be living comfortably. No, not hopefully. I am going to be living comfortably. I have a problem with pronouncing certain words. Okay, everyone, stop.
Okay.
Whatever.
Continue.
And lavish. Know how to pronounce that one.
Spell it.
LAVISH. Period.
Okay.
Poo.
Period.
I have multiple bakeries. Like my bakery is gonna be so freaking successful, like stinking successful. Like damn, girl. Multiple locations, and I'm gonna have, because my 2 dreams is to obviously open up my bakery and to travel the world and bake. So hopefully by 50, I already hit a couple of countries, learned the different new techniques from those countries. You know, evolving my baking skills every day as much as I can. I will hopefully will be in a loving marriage. You know, because I'm the goods. I mean, I already got proposed to, so I mean, hello. I don't know if that's like a weird flex, but okay, right?
That is yeah. I was like, have you been seriously proposed to?
Yeah, I was like seriously like down.
Oh yeah, you told me you had a ring.
Down on one knee, got a ring and all that.
She used to sell a ring, I think.
Huh? Oh yeah, you did say to sell the ring. Tell me what I should do, guys.
No, just tell her to sell it and then give me some money.
$5?
A $5 would be cool, honestly.
Okay.
It's just about the principle.
It was your idea.
It's my idea. I should guess.
Okay, you're right. But yeah, just be successful, loving family, successful business, have traveled, have seen the world, you know, just at peace, you know. And also, if I'm still in therapy, at least I hopefully have my depression under control and stuff like that. But yeah, mental health.
Awareness, yeah. Wow. This was fun.
Happy life, happy wife.
Is that true? Is it true, Jay?
Yeah. I feel like if your significant other is happy, then what else? Like, happy life.
What else can you
Because, like, regardless of what's happening out there, like, I could have a shitty day, but I'm coming home to somebody I love and care, and they're going to make me in a better mood, so.
Boom. Mic drop. Drop the mic, Jay. Mic drop.
I don't know. I don't want to break anything.
Good. That was a test. And she passed.
Thanks.
But I had fun, Jalen. Yeah, I'll give you a sticker eventually.
Yay.
I have a pin. Give you an Idol Talk pin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's our old logo. I had made like a lot of them, but so I'm just giving them away like candy to just anybody. So
Sarah was like hunched
if you
over.
want a pin, let me know. Oh my God, there's dogs barking.
Woo. Who? Oh, let me stop singing. But,
yeah,
but let me say a statement.
Okay, say
Who
closing
let the
remarks,
dogs
Jalen.
out?
Are you serious? I thought you were going to talk about something serious.
Okay, let's go for the dogs outside.
Anyway, let's end it here. This was this week's Idol Talk. It's a little late. It's a lot late. I'm not going to lie to you. It's a little late.
What time is it?
I'm saying like this is supposed to come out. This is supposed to come out on Tuesday. Let me just clear the air. Don't talk. Okay. I went to her house on a Saturday to record an episode for this Tuesday that passed. It did not happen for a plethora of reasons. Plethora.
What?
Don't talk. I said don't talk.
Sorry.
And so I had to delay this episode to whenever you're hearing it. I might just put it up on Tuesday and just say I missed a week. But yeah, that's what happened. But now somehow we're transported from New York to Baltimore. Somehow, some way. Yeah.
I flew.
She flew here.
Not in a plane.
What the fuck does that mean? So we'll end it here on that note. Don't even explain yourself. That was this week's Idol Talk. Remember to leave us 5 stars on Apple and Spotify because they now share the same rating systems. Please put up your hand with 5 stars.
Oh.
5 stars.
5
stars. Follow us on TikTok and Instagram at Idol Talk Pod. Twitter, Idol Talk Pod with a 0 instead of an O because I couldn't get it with an O. And yeah, that's this week's Idol Talk. And we had a girl.
A pretty one.
I'm not accustomed to a girl being here.
A pretty girl.
That was this week's Idol Talk. And I'll see you next week.
Later, skaters.